Yeah. Hello. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Tutor Lokesh channel. And today we are going to discuss about some important questions and some questions which will make us the best, or which will make us somewhat what you can say perfect in solving the questions which are involving trigonometric identities. Yes, we are solving the questions based on trigonometric identities, and if you can able to solve these questions, that means you are excelled in trigonometric identities. And let's start these questions. Okay, now see here. See, before starting this video, before starting this entire solving process, let me clarify you on these three things. We have three trigonometric identities which are known as sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1, and secant square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1, and cosec square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. Okay, we have three identities. One is sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1, and one more is secant square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1, and one more identity we have is cosecant square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. Only the first identity is involving the plus symbol. Remaining identities are based on the negative symbol. Okay, now see here. See, whenever you are seeing this question 9 secant square a minus 9 tan square a, the first thing which should come into your mind is the second identity, which means secant square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1, and this looks very similar to that. Now, but if you want to apply the same identity here, you should take 9 common here, because 9 ఏమవుతుంది ఇక్కడ మనకి ఏంటంటే క్వశ్చన్ 9 secant square a minus 9 tan square a. ఇక్కడ 9 ఉంది, ఇక్కడ 9 ఉంది కదా. సో ఒక 9 కామన్ తీసుకున్నాం అనుకోండి, ఇట్ విల్ బికమ్ 9 ఇంటూ secant square a minus tan square a. Taking common means writing as a whole multiple. So 9 into secant square a minus tan square a, and we know that the secant square a minus tan square a value is always equal to 1 because of the trigonometric identity. So 9 into 1, and the answer is 9 ones are 9. And coming to the second question, it's pretty easy. The value of cot a into tan a, we know that cot is a reciprocal of tan, so I can write cot a as 1 by tan a into tan a. So that means 1 into tan a by tan a, and same thing divided by same thing will always gives the result 1. Yeah, coming to next question. See here, cot square theta minus 1 by sine square theta. See, whether if we are seeing cot square theta, then you must remember the identity 3, which is nothing but cosecant square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. See, third identity ఏంటి మనకి cosecant square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. But we have cot square theta, we don't have cosecant here. But if you observe carefully, 1 by sine square theta, and 1 by sine is nothing but cosecant. So therefore I can write cot square theta minus ఈ 1 by sine ఏం రాసుకోవచ్చు నేను, 1 by sine is nothing but cosecant, because ఎందుకంటే sine is cosecant is reciprocal of sine, అంతే కదా. సో ఇప్పుడు 1 by sine ఏమవుతుంది, నాకు cosecant స్క్వేర్ అవుతుంది. సో cot square theta minus cosecant square theta. అండ్ మనకేంటంటే cosecant square minus cot square value is 1. See, if we have a minus b is equal to 1, then what is the value of b minus a? Definitely it will be minus 1, ante kada. So మన cosecant square minus cot square value 1. Then what about cot square minus cosecant square? Its value is minus 1. Similarly, see here, 1 plus tan square theta, right, as it is 1 plus tan square theta. If you observe the other two expressions carefully, it is in the form of a minus b into a plus b, a minus b into a plus b. So చూడండి ఇక్కడ a 1 1 sin theta sin theta, so it is in the form of a minus b into a plus b, which will become a square minus b square. So మనకేమవుద్ది 1 square minus sin square, right. వన్ మోర్ థింగ్, ఈ 1 ప్లస్ tan స్క్వేర్ మనకి సెకండ్ ఐడెంటిటీ నుంచి ఎలా రాసుకోవచ్చు చూడండి. మనకి ఏంటంటే సెకండ్ ఐడెంటిటీ సీకెండ్ స్క్వేర్ మైనస్ tan స్క్వేర్ టీటా ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు 1. సో సీకెండ్ స్క్వేర్ టీటా వాల్యూ ఏమవుతుంది నాకు మైనస్ tan స్క్వేర్ అవుతుంది పోతే ప్లస్ tan స్క్వేర్ అవుతుంది. సో ద వాల్యూ ఆఫ్ సీకెండ్ స్క్వేర్ విల్ బికమ్ 1 ప్లస్ tan స్క్వేర్ టీటా. సీకెండ్ స్క్వేర్ టీటా అంటే 1 ప్లస్ tan స్క్వేర్ టీటా. సో 1 ప్లస్ tan స్క్వేర్ టీటాని ఎలా రాసుకోవచ్చు నేను సీకెండ్ స్క్వేర్ టీటాతో రాసుకోవచ్చు ఇంటూ 1 స్క్వేర్ ఇస్ 1 మైనస్ సైన్ స్క్వేర్ టీటా. అగైన్ 1 మైనస్ సైన్ స్క్వేర్ టీటా చూస్తే మీకు ఏం గుర్తు రావాలి? వాట్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు రిమెంబర్ వెన్ యూ సీ 1 మైనస్ సైన్ స్క్వేర్ టీటా? ఇట్ ఇస్ నథింగ్ బట్ cos స్క్వేర్ టీటా. హౌ విల్ ఇట్ బికమ్? బై యూజింగ్ ది trigonometric identity 1. See here, sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Now if you send this sin square theta to that side, it will become cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sin square theta. Now ఈ 1 minus sin square theta ఏమవుతుంది మనకి cos square theta అవుతుంది. So the value will become secant square into 1 minus sin ఏమవుతుంది నాకు cos square theta. 1 minus sin square theta will become cos square theta, and that will become secant అంటే దేనికి రెసిప్రోకల్ మనకి cos రెసిప్రోకల్ కాబట్టి secant square can be written as 1 by cos square theta into cos square theta. So both cos square theta gets cancelled and the value will become 1. That's it. And coming to the next problem, yeah, this problem we have already done. 9 common తీసుకుంటే 9 into secant square a minus tan square a. So 9 into 1. So 9 ones are 9 because secant square a minus tan square is nothing but second identity and its value is always 1. So 9 ones are 9 is the answer. Now ఇక్కడ చూడండి, if secant a plus tan a value is m and secant a minus tan a value is n, then what is the value of mn? So m into n is asking to find out the value of m into n. mn means m into n. See, what is m here? Secant a plus tan a. m అంటే ఏంటి మనకి secant a plus tan a into n అంటే ఏంటి మనకి secant a minus tan a. So now that will become a plus b, that is in the form of a plus b into a minus b. ఎందుకంటే ఇక్కడ secant ఇక్కడ secant, ఇక్కడ tan ఇక్కడ tan, that means a plus b into a minus b, and the answer for this type of questions is a square minus b square. So a plus b into a minus b ఏమవుతుంది మనకి a square minus b square, and secant a plus tan a into secant a minus tan a ఏమవుతుంది నాకు secant square a minus tan square a. So we know that again the value of this is nothing but 1 because it is nothing but the second identity secant square theta minus tan square theta whose value is always 1. Okay, yeah. See, ఇక్కడ కూడా ఏంటంటే మనకి 5 cot square a minus 5 cosecant square a ఉంది. సో ఇక్కడ 5 కామన్ గా ఉంది కాబట్టి let me take this 5 as common. 5 into cot square a minus cosecant square a. See, we know the value of cosecant square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1 because it is trigonometric identity 3. If cosecant square minus cot square is equal to 1, then what about cot square minus cosecant square? It will be minus 1. So 5 into minus 1 and minus 5 is the answer, not 4. This 5 minus 1 kadandi, 5 into minus 1, bracket means multiplication. Okay, now see here, if x cos a is equal to 1, that means x into cos a is equal to 1. Now to find x, ఇక్కడ మన cos a ఏమవుతుంది నాకు multiply. When we send this cos a that side, it will become 1 by cos a and it will become secant a. So x into cos a is equal to 1, x is equal to 1 by cos a and x is equal to secant a. So the x is equal to secant a, and we have already given the value of y value. Y is equal to tan a. Very simple calculation here. He gave the value, he did just gave the expression that x into cos a is equal to 1. Then now if you want to find the value of x, you have to send this cos a to that side because here cos a is multiplying. When you send to that side, it will become division. So obviously it will become 1 by cos a is nothing but secant a. 1 by cos a, we already know that the value of 1 by cos a is secant a. అంతే కదా, ఇక్కడ మనకి కాస్ ఏ మల్టిప్లై, అవతల పోతే ఏమవుతుంది నాకు డివైడ్, అండ్ 1 బై కాస్ ఏమవుతుంది నాకు సీకెంట్. సో ఎక్స్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు సీకెంట్ ఏ, వై ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు tan ఏ ఆల్రెడీ మనకు వచ్చిందనమాట. నౌ వీ హ్యావ్ టు ఫైండ్ ద వాల్యూ ఆఫ్ ఎక్స్ స్క్వేర్ మైనస్ వై స్క్వేర్. ఎక్స్ స్క్వేర్ మైనస్ వై స్క్వేర్. ఎక్స్ అంటే ఏంటి మనకి సీకెంట్ ఏ, సో సీకెంట్ స్క్వేర్ ఏ మైనస్ వై అంటే ఏంటి నాకు tan ఏ, tan square a, and it is in the form of second identity, and secant square a minus tan square a value is always equal to 1. Let's see here. If cosecant theta is equal to 5 by 4, what is sin theta, sin square theta? Very simple question, because we know that cosecant is reciprocal of sin, so obviously sin theta value will be 4 by 5, because sin and cosecant are reciprocals. So if cosecant is equal to 5 by 4, then obviously sin theta value will be 4 by 5, and he is asking to find the value of sin square theta, and that will become 4 by 5 square. That means we have to square both numerator and denominator. So 4 square is 16, 5 square is 25. చాలా సింపుల్ క్వశ్చన్ అండి ఇది. cosecant theta వాల్యూ 5 by 4 అంట. cosecant theta వాల్యూ 5 by 4 అయితే sin theta వాల్యూ ఏమవుతుంది నాకు రెసిప్రోకల్, బికాస్ సైన్ కొసికెంట్ దే ఆర్ రెసిప్రోకల్స్ కాబట్టి ఉల్టా అవుతుంది. సో కొసికెంట్ 5 by 4 అయితే సైన్ ఏమవుతుంది నాకు 4 by 5, అండ్ సైన్ స్క్వేర్ ఏమవుతుంది నాకు స్క్వేర్ చేసుకోవాలి, 4 by 5 హోల్ స్క్వేర్ అంటే 16 by 25. And similarly we have one more question. If cot theta is equal to 7 by 8, if cot theta is equal to 7 by 8, then what is the value of 1 plus sin into 1 minus sin by 1 plus cos into 1 minus cos? See here, again the numerator and the denominator are in the form of a plus b into a minus b, and the formula for this thing is a square minus b square. Now if you can able to compare the same thing with this given question, it will become 1 square minus sin square by 1 plus cos into 1 minus cos, it will become 1 square minus cos square, and we know that 1 square is 1, 1 minus sin square by 1 minus cos square. And from the first identity we know that sin square plus cos square theta is equal to 1. That means sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta, and similarly cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sin square theta. So ఈ వాల్యూ ఏమవుతుంది నాకు cos square theta, ఈ వాల్యూ ఏమవుతుంది నాకు sin square theta. So cos by sin ఏమవుతుంది నాకు cot, sin by cos is tan, sin theta by cos theta is tan, and cos theta by sin theta is cot theta. So the value become cot square theta, and we know the value of cot theta as 7 by 8. Now if you square it, it will become 49 by 64. 49 by 64. In this way we will solve the problems using trigonometric identities, and these are the exercise problems which will make us confident in applying these trigonometric identities, right? Thank you.